Well, hello, friends. Welcome back to Weird Biology. Today we are talking about the largest organ in your entire body, something you can actually see right now just by looking at your hands, your skin. And I promise you by the end of this video, you will never feel comfortable in it again. Fact number 1. You are not in the same outer skin you were in a month ago. The outer layer of your skin, called the epidermis, completely renews itself roughly every 2 to 4 weeks in healthy adults, although the timing varies depending on your age, health, and the part of the body. The deeper layer, called the dermis, does not renew on anything like the same time scale. But the surface you can actually see and touch right now did not exist a month ago. You have already had dozens of completely new outer skins during your lifetime and probably never noticed a single one of them. Fact number 2. Your epidermis sheds around 20 million dead skin cells every single hour. That adds up to roughly 500 million cells every single day. Not 1 million, 500 million every day. And a significant portion of those cells eventually becomes part of the dust in your home, mixed together with fibers, soil particles, pollen, microbes, and tiny bits of insects. Every time you vacuum, you are cleaning up a little bit of yourself. Fact number 3. Your skin is home to more than 1,000 species of bacteria across the human population. Different parts of your body host completely different microbial communities. Your forearm has different bacteria from your armpit. Your forehead has different bacteria from your feet. Your skin is not just a surface. It is an entire ecosystem containing trillions of microscopic organisms living, feeding, reproducing, and dying on you right now. Fact number 4. You have tiny 8-legged creatures living in your eyelashes right now. They are called Demodex mites. They are microscopic, completely invisible to the naked eye, and they feed on dead skin cells and the oils produced by your hair follicles. Almost every adult human on Earth has them. They become most active at night when they crawl out of the follicles to mate before returning inside. You cannot realistically eliminate them completely. They are permanent residents, and they pay no rent. Fact number 5. Your skin is remarkably water resistant. Not because it simply repels water, but because the outermost layer contains a sophisticated barrier made of lipids and proteins that greatly limits water moving in either direction. This is why you do not soak up bath water like a sponge, and why your body does not constantly dry out. Without this protective barrier, your body would lose water at a dangerous rate. People with severe burns covering large areas of their body can lose life-threatening amounts of fluid because that barrier has been destroyed. The waterproofing your skin provides is not cosmetic. It is essential for survival. Fact number 6. Your skin can conduct electricity. Dry skin has a very high electrical resistance, often between 100,000 and 1 million ohms. Wet skin can drop to around 1,000 ohms or even lower. That is one reason electrical shocks are much more dangerous when you are wet. It is also the principle behind one part of a lie detector test. When you become stressed, your sweat glands become more active. Even tiny amounts of moisture lower your skin's electrical resistance. A polygraph is not reading your thoughts. It is measuring changes in your body's physiological responses. Fact number 7. Goosebumps are mostly vestigial in humans. Tiny muscles called erector pili contract when you are cold or emotionally aroused, pulling each hair upright and creating those familiar bumps. In furry mammals, this traps a layer of warm air against the skin and makes the animal appear larger to potential predators or rivals. Humans have relatively little body hair, so those original functions are now greatly reduced. Goosebumps may still have a few minor biological roles, but they are mostly a leftover feature inherited from much hairier ancestors. Fact number 8. Your skin is thickest on the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands, where the total thickness can reach around 4 to 5 millimeters. It is thinnest on your eyelids, where it is only about half a millimeter thick. The skin covering your knuckles is built differently from the skin on your lips, which is different again from the skin on the bottom of your feet. You are covered in multiple specialized versions of the same organ, each adapted for a different job. Fact number 9. Skin color is determined primarily by a pigment called melanin. People of different skin colors generally have similar numbers of melanocytes, the cells that produce melanin. The biggest differences are how much melanin those cells make and which forms of melanin they produce. Higher levels of melanin provide greater protection against ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Lower levels allow more ultraviolet light to reach the skin, helping vitamin D production in regions with lower sunlight. Other factors such as blood flow and carotene also contribute to the color you see. But melanin is by far the biggest influence. Your skin color reflects thousands of years of human adaptation to different environments. Fact number 10. Your skin is the body's largest continuously exposed interface with the outside world. Every moment it monitors pressure, vibration, stretch, temperature, pain, and much more. It can distinguish incredibly small differences in texture and temperature, sometimes as little as about 1 degree Celsius under the right conditions. Your skin contains multiple specialized touch receptors, separate receptors for warmth and cold, and pain receptors, all sending millions of signals to your brain every second. It is not just a covering. It is one of the most sophisticated sensory systems evolution has ever produced. Your epidermis quietly renews itself every few weeks. It sheds around 500 million cells every day. Your skin hosts thousands of species of bacteria across humanity and trillions of microscopic organisms on your body. It comes with permanent face mites that become active while you sleep. Its protective barrier helps keep you from dehydrating. It conducts electricity well enough for scientists to measure changes in your stress levels. It still gives you goosebumps inherited from much hairier ancestors. It changes dramatically in thickness depending on where it is on your body. Its color is shaped primarily by melanin and the environments your ancestors adapted to. And it forms one of the most sophisticated sensory systems ever to evolve. Your skin is extraordinary, and it is probably time you appreciated it a little more. Subscribe for more weird biology, and we'll see you in the next one.